Make this quick, 15 minutes tops. We're just another one, coming at you with the real shit, keeping it straight laced, how I try to do at least, having my herbal remedies, if you will, my herbal remedies. Just want to say and build on knowledge and ignorance. Knowledge and ignorance. Knowledge is information applied properly. Nutshelling, right? Okay. We don't have to debate. We know knowledge, right? But knowledge is only half of the battle. Knowledge is when you have the information, you have the tools, you have whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? You know it. You got it, right? But that's just half of the war. Now you have to transform that knowledge into wisdom. Okay? Wisdom is I believe the word is application. I could be wrong. That's fine. What is the application of knowledge? You apply the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I can know the shit, but not execute the shit. Knowledge not applied is what? Ignorance. So, knowledge can still be in the same boat with ignorance. Don't get it misconstrued, man. And I know the family out there trying to build themselves, as all of us should be. And so what happens is a lot of motherfuckers do the first part. They do the research, they do the study, they do the cross-referencing. Well, I hope they do the cross-referencing. A lot of people just read whatever the fuck Google say and run with it. But to the motherfuckers that do it the right way, we go study. We build our libraries. We cross-reference and make sure and line up the information and shit. But then some of us just leave it at that. Oh, I read Cat in Hat. I know the Cat in Hat. I can tell you about the Cat in Hat. But you can't tell me shit about the author. You can't tell me shit about the paper it's printed on. You can't tell me about the font they use. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of people act knowledgeable or smart or intellectual or superior or whatever perspective you want with face value knowledge. Like, you just know the book exists, you know the words in the book, but you don't really understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say a lot of shit to sound like they know a lot of shit, and they don't know nothing. I know this because I done ran into them and tested motherfuckers. I'm not going to debate nobody. I'm not going to argue with nobody. You'll never hear me arguing with anybody, for real. So if I make a statement, a motherfucker say, but I disagree, and this is why, you ain't going to hear a rebuttal from me. Because if I know what I'm talking about, if I have a wise dome, and I am a wise person, there's no need to argue. So, when a motherfucker has knowledge, but doesn't execute upon that shit, it's still ignorance, because you ignorant for not applying the knowledge. You feel me? So knowledge is cool. That's dope. That's fine. That's what's up. Congratulations. You feel me? But if you ain't acting on it, you still an ignorant motherfucker, and I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you that. Apply the knowledge, family, to those that are out there trying to build themselves for the better. Don't get caught in that loop. And it is an addicting loop. It is. It really is. To want to know shit, and then you know shit, but you don't. You know it though. You finally know the truth. And then that's it. That's all it is right there. You know it now. That's it. You don't apply it. You just know it though. So when people talk about it, you can jump in the conversation and sound like you know something. And sometimes it's just to make you feel like you know something. But goddamn it, you don't know shit. You just face value in shit. Window shopping on the knowledge. We don't do that over here. When I speak, if I do speak on something, and not just make a comment, but actually speak on something, you best believe I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I apply it. You know, I'm writing a Bible. I'm writing a book. Do you not think that the information that I know that's not in the book, that's in my head still, that I'm not applying it just because it's not in my Bible yet? No, man. What? Anything that I do know and everything that I do know, I apply. And the things that I'm sorting out, I'm still applying in little steps. Because it's cool to know it, but once you experience it and you live it, it's another story. So when people have a wise dome and they are wise themselves, when they speak, I listen. There's a great man that I know. His name is Booker. He has a YouTube channel called True Life Stories. And he has experience in a lot of things that I don't. Even though a lot of the stuff that they speak on, he speaks on, I know, right? I can break it down in so many different ways, a lot of the stuff that people say. But when it comes to, they know they have they have the experience there. They're giving me the wisdom. I shut the fuck up and listen. To this day, and I'm a grown ass man, but I will shut the fuck up and listen, and then study that shit, and then try to apply that shit. So family that's trying to build yourself, don't get caught in that loop of, oh, I heard this, it sounded deep, let me go look into it. Then you look into it and you leave it at that. No. I mean, if you're going to build a foundation, I can understand to a degree about learning something, then moving on. But I don't really move on to anything unless I know what the fuck I'm looking at and studying into. You feel me? So, family, don't get caught in that loop. If you're studying and you progressing in whatever aspect you are doing it on your personal level, really dig into it. And apply the knowledge that you've come across. That's the test. That's the experiment. That's to see if it's true or not. That's to see if it's right or not. Because a motherfucker could say some real slick, cool, mystical, philosophical shit to you, scientific shit to you, make it sound beautiful, and you're gonna believe it because that shit sound dope, and then you're gonna run with that. But then when you get tested, and I'm speaking from experience, I've had people that come and learn from me, and then they go try to apply it without doing their own studies, and they end up calling me. This is a true story. They end up calling me to explain a conversation that they started with somebody else about a topic. Like, no, we don't do that. So don't fall into that loop. Motherfuckers have face value knowledge. And once again, I got to bring it back home. You got to self-study yourself. Know yourself. Then wise yourself. Wisdom yourself, if you will. You feel me? Because then everything else is easier. But once again, any knowledge not applied is still ignorance. They can be in the same boat. It's once you apply the knowledge, you live the knowledge, you are the knowledge. Peep that one. You are the knowledge. I'm stating that as a fact. Once that happens, excuse me, then you step out of the realm of ignorance. That energy feeds into the surrounding people around you, and you'll see it. You'll see the reflection in the people. So yeah, you gotta apply it. Once you apply it, everything else is different. So yeah, family, that's what it is. Knowledge and ignorance can go hand in hand and be a part of the same boat. It's that simple. Apply the knowledge. Knowledge not applied is still ignorance. If you know better and you don't do better, you're still ignorant. Know what you need to know and apply it. Don't just take it for the face value and run with it, because you still end up looking like a jackass. So that's all I wanted to say, family. Make it short and sweet, real simple. Real simple. If you're building yourself to do better and be better, then be better, do better. Don't just, want to sound good and look good and then make it seem like you know some shit, but you don't know shit. You just know the face value information of the shit. Don't make no sense, because you're going to run into motherfuckers like me who know better, and I'm going to test you on it. Or your higher self is going to test your ego, and your ego going to buckle. Because you ignorant, but you chose to be. You choose to be. Apply the knowledge. Grow a wise dome, Simple. It's very fucking simple. But it's easy to get swayed off course. It's easy to not realize you're doing what I'm talking about. It's easy to not even realize that, So apply the knowledge. Keep building yourself up. Keep building. Keep building. Keep building. That's all you gotta do. Apply it. Apply the knowledge. Apply the knowledge. And learn to shut the fuck up and listen when somebody who knows what they talking about is speaking. Because you can't debate a motherfucker if you don't know what the fuck they talk about. You've heard of it, but you ain't did no real studies about it. You don't know shit. You just know the topic. Shut up and listen. Then apply the knowledge. See if it's good for you. See if it benefits you. You'll know through application. Figure it out, family. I'm here with you. All right? Peace.